Alright, so what's up guys? So we are out here on another run. Out here in what it seems like to be the pitch black darkness. As we rose up super early. Like we didn't even wake up at 4 a.m. today. We woke up at 3:45, right? Craziness. And simply because we have a lot to do today. We got a lot to go and take care of. And we might as well take care of this run first thing in the morning, right? First things first. Get it out of the way and get back on our journey, because we got stuff to do. So, for you may be wondering in particular about your fitness, right? Your level of fitness and so forth, right? How good are you able to work out your body, right? And keep it at the level that's at, or get it at a higher level. If you want to get it to a higher level, you're gonna have to transform your body, right? Something that's gonna require a certain amount of effort, plan, and mindset. So, don't worry, because we're gonna give you 4 tips in order to transform your body. And without further ado, we're gonna go into tip number 1 for transforming your body, is that it all starts with your diet. Right? What are you putting in your body? Right? So important, so crucial, because beyond having to go to the gym, work out, put in the effort and do it, you got to think about what you're eating, what foods are you consuming, and so forth, right? Because so many people neglect that, right? They just eat whatever, do whatever, and seemingly think they can be on the same level as people that do, right? Because oftentimes when you see people with great bodies and great physiques, chances are they're eating good, right? They're on top of their diets and so forth. So, if you're not, you're really taking a step backwards, right? Because in order to progress, you have to eat the right things, consume the right foods, right? And if you aren't, it's really holding you back, because not only is it making you have more calories, right? More fat storages, but it's robbing you of precious energy that can be used for your workouts. Because if you're eating the right things, you're gonna have the right fuel in your body, right? Just like a car that you can put regular gas, plus gas, or even premium gas, right? Regardless of what car you're using, you put premium gas in that thing, it's gonna go faster, it's gonna perform more efficiently, right? And how different are we than the car, right? You take that same concept, you put premium gas, premium food, drinks in your body, you are only gonna work out harder and longer, but you're gonna perform more efficiently, and it's only gonna lead to further and further transformations of your body, right? The food itself is gonna be less likely to accumulate on your body and so forth. So really take that into consideration, right? Think about that. What are you putting in your body, right? Because if you're trying to transform it, you're trying to improve it, make it better, put in the wrong things, that's gonna hurt you. So really think about that, consider that effect, and you'll be on your way to transforming your body. Tip number 2, that once you got the diet sorted out, you want to figure out what exactly is your workout plan, right? What are you going to do day to day in order to improve your body, right? Because if you don't, you can get lost, right? You just simply show up in the gym, try to wing it, chances are you're gonna be led in the wrong direction, right? When you're supposed to be resting, when you're supposed to be working out, you'll probably be resting, right? When you're supposed to hit this certain number of exercises in order to build your triceps or your biceps, whatever you're working on, you might miss it, right? You might simply forget it, right? We're human, we make mistakes, right? None of us are perfect, but if your plan is perfect or close to perfect, it will be much easier, right? Because all you have to do is adhere to the plan, right? As far as adhering to whatever, it's almost like you're following a compass without a direction, and you're just seemingly aimlessly going about your exercise and not really knowing where you'll end up, right? So many people do this, right? And then one thing leads to another. They bump into an old friend at the gym, they might chat it up with a few new people, right? Start checking out a few girls, right? Get lost, get carried away, right? The game's on, so they go and stop by the TV, right? All these things can pull you off course, pull you off center. And if you're trying to lose weight, gain muscle, stuff that requires extra effort, extra participation, right? Further progress, right? You being distracted is only going to diminish the chances of that occurring, right? So, if you are able to eliminate these extraneous factors, you're going to be on your way to transforming your body, right? Giving yourself a better chance of that happening. So, tip number 3 in regards to transforming your body is to get a buddy, right? Get a mentor, get somebody that can push you in the right direction, right? Not somebody that's going to impede your progress, right? Like we mentioned before, a distraction, right? You want the right kind of influences around you, right? A lot of you have friends that are in good shape, right? That's all you need. And you don't necessarily want to bother them, but simply being around them, hearing their advice and wisdom and watching them is going to get you closer to that goal, right? Of working out and getting on their level, right? Because they say that great minds think alike, right? And that you are the sum average of the 3 or 4 people you hang out with the most, right? I don't find that to be any more true. That's an awesome thing. So if you really consider what your goals are, right? You want to be big, strong, or at the bare minimum lose weight, start hanging out with people that are big and strong and that have already lost the weight, right? Not only people that are just skinny, but people who have done what you want to do, right? People who are going after what they want and have done it, right? And that can teach you, that have valuable wisdom. And of course, you don't want to be someone that holds them back per se, but you got to be able to give back to them one way or another, right? Because we're all in this together. Why are you gonna go about this trying to take and take, right? It'd be foolish, very self-centered way of thinking. And if you want benefits, you want great things to come from this, you're gonna be willing to give, and eventually you will receive, right? It's a mutual process. So really think about that. And the 4th tip in regards to transforming yourself is not only would, having a partner and friends help you, that's great. But most of the time, if not all the time, right, especially if you can't find the right influences, you gotta motivate yourself, right? Figure out ways to find that self motivation, right? It's only gonna come from you and you, right? Within, what's between your ears, your brain, right? Figure out what's going on in there, right? What's affecting it, and you can track down, the sources of motivation, and so forth, and not let people get in your way, right? Because if you have, all your friends are overweight and not where you want to be, then you may better be off alone, right? If you want to transform your body, right? Because you want to be the outlier, right? If you want to be the outlier, then you kind of got to distance yourself. But the outlier is someone that, is in a group that has already made it, then it's not necessarily an outlier, then you just want to follow those footsteps. So really consider that, right? Be able to motivate yourself when necessary, and you'll be on your way to get there, right? To transforming your body, getting it in better shape. And as always, say thank you very much and goodbye.